going to be making yogurt cake. So this might sound a little strange, but it's actually a delicious cake. I absolutely love it. Now, there are certain flavors you can make this cake, you know, like today I'm going to be doing orange flavored, but if you don't like oranges, you can certainly change it to lemon. You could probably do chocolate as well. That would be really good. Maybe I'll try that one day. It could be, you know, just really any flavor you want to make it. Today I'm just going to be using oranges, as I said. So let's go ahead and get started. Make sure to subscribe. I have a ton of other cooking content. I will be linking all throughout the video, and as well I will have a couple videos in the description box linked, as well as at the very end of this video. I have several others, so make sure to go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss any of those. Let's go ahead and get started. I have my recipe. I have my workspace all cleaned and ready to go. So the first thing we have to do is we have to set out everything. So we need room temperature everything. So we have to do room temperature yogurt, we have to do room temperature eggs, and that is what we have to do, is the room temperature yogurt and eggs. So I'm going to go ahead and get those out and let them sit for probably about 20 minutes out here on the counter. Our house is kind of warm right now, so it will warm up pretty quickly. So let's go ahead and get that out and start doing that. This is the yogurt we're going to be using today. It is just the Walmart yogurt. It is very good. They also have a strawberry and a peach version of this, which we absolutely love the strawberry and peach, but I knew I wanted to make this cake for you guys, so I purposely put plain yogurt on the grocery list. So I'm just going to get this out, give it a quick stir, and then I'm going to go get our 1 cup and we're gonna measure this out. Now in the recipe it says that you can use whatever kind of yogurt you want. So I think it would be good if you were doing like a strawberry type yogurt cake. Like you could do strawberry yogurt, and then you could do like chopped up strawberries on the top, and then maybe a powdered sugar drizzle or something. That would be really good if you like strawberries. And then there is also orange yogurt, which is actually really good, one of my favorite types of yogurt. And you can do that if you're doing an orange yogurt cake, which I'm actually doing an orange yogurt cake, but I'm not going to do the orange yogurt. So let's let this sit out for about 30 minutes. Okay, it's been 30 minutes, and we are going to, this is pretty warm now, it's a little warmer, and then these are warm as well. So we're going to go ahead and get out our dry ingredients and start mixing all of those in. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to add the eggs in a bowl. We're going to just add them all in a bowl. And it says to beat these until it is like frothy. So it's like, you know, it has some like foam on the top. You know, when you beat eggs so much that it gets foam on the top. Okay, so now we're going to add 1 cup of yogurt. I need my spatula. I'll put this on a darker towel so maybe y'all can see it a little better. And we're going to mix the yogurt and the eggs all together. And we want to make sure this is really combined and they're good. So let's go ahead and get our oil. Okay, so it says half a cup of oil. We're gonna go ahead and measure this out in our thing. Okay. Half a cup of oil. It calls for vegetable oil, but you can use whatever type of oil. You can use vegetable oil, olive oil, avocado oil. You know, we're using avocado oil today. You can even use butter, I believe. That's a really good option too. It just makes cake flavor really nice. But today I'm going to be using oil. Okay, that is all nice. Now we are going to add our sugar. This is 3/4 of a cup of sugar. Okay, so now we're gonna do 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder. This makes it rise up and get nice and fluffy. And then we will add 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour. I hope my bowl wasn't too small. It probably was. But we will make do. Now what we are going to do is we are going to, in order to get it smooth, the recipe says to use a mixer. So I'm just going to be using our hand mixer today since I don't want to get the KitchenAid mixer dirty just for this. This is very smooth. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here and get a couple of our oranges. And I am going to wash them very good, take the stickers off of them, wash them very good, and then I'm going to put a little bit of zest in this batter. I have our oranges, they are washed. Now I'm going to take the cover off of this zester. Oh, there we go. You just want to make sure to wash your fruit really good, whether you're doing lemons or oranges. You just want to make sure to wash it real good since we are using the skins of the oranges. So this ends up to be about a teaspoon of the... So I'm going to be using a bundt style pan. I absolutely love this pan. It can actually go in 2 ways. So there is a bottom here. Let me take it out. There is a bottom piece here. So if you want it to be like a full cake with no hole in the middle, you put this thing down there and it's like that. And then if you want it to be a bundt style, you can take and you can just put it down in there and you will have this nice one. Just the important thing is to remember is to make sure to butter this part as well, because oftentimes I actually forget to butter this part of it, and that's the part that it really sticks to. So just make sure to butter that, and I will link this down below. I believe we got it from Amazon, so I will link this below if you guys are interested in this. Okay, so now I'm going to transfer it into this bundt pan. So our oven is at 365. I'm gonna put this in there for about, I would say, I'm gonna set my timer for 30 minutes, but I will check it. Probably won't be done in 30 minutes. I'll just set my timer to it. You just have to watch and make sure for your oven, because all ovens are different. I'm gonna preheat mine at 365 and I'll watch it for, it'll probably bake for about 45 minutes. So I'll see you guys when this is done. Okay, it's time to make the orange drizzle. This is one of my favorite parts of this entire dessert. So what we're gonna do, I have my oranges here that I zested, and I just saved the oranges. There's no need to get a whole new orange just because I used some of the zest. So I'm just gonna cut that in half. And I'm gonna use about 2 small oranges. These are smaller ones. And I'm gonna squeeze out all of the juice I can get. Now you can just use an orange juice for this. You can just buy like orange juice, and you can put a little bit of orange juice in the cake, you know, just enough to make it flavorful, and then do a little bit of orange juice in the powdered sugar drizzle. But we just had oranges today, and we bought oranges for this recipe. I think that when you use fresh oranges, it makes the cake more flavorful, and it just gives it a much more, you know, orangey flavor. But orange juice will absolutely work for this as well. So we're gonna squeeze the 4 halves as much as we can. It's not a big deal if we get a little bit of the pulp, you know. It's not that big of a deal. Okay, that should be enough. Now what we're going to do is we're going to get about 1/2 cup of powdered sugar. And then we're gonna get just a bit of milk. We only need just a little bit because that does have quite a lot of orange juice. And powdered sugar, it does, when you're making a drizzle, you don't wanna put too much liquid in there or it'll literally be thin as water, or thin as milk, you know? So you just wanna make sure it's not too, you know, thin. I kinda like a thicker one. And you know, if you accidentally get it too runny, like I just did, you can just do a little more powdered sugar and kind of even it out. So yeah, I put probably about a tablespoon of milk in there, and then I put probably about, I don't know, probably 2 tablespoons of the oranges. Okay, so I got it on the thing. Just ignore the slice I took out of it. That's for the thumbnail. Maybe I'll put it back just for good effects, good visual. There we go. That's the piece I'm going to use in the thumbnail. Okay, so I'm going to take our orange glaze. It don't need many. I almost forgot. You want to poke holes in there just to make sure the drizzle kind of gets inside the cake. And this thing smells absolutely incredible. It doesn't smell like oranges. You know, the smell's kind of hard to describe because it don't really smell like oranges. It kind of smells like, I definitely can smell the yogurt in it, but you know, I can't really describe the smell, but it does smell really good. Okay, so this is how it looks. It looks absolutely beautiful. I have our pie cutter thing, whatever it's called, and I'm gonna take a slice out and put it on this plate. And this is how it looks. It looks absolutely beautiful. So the glaze smells just like oranges. So that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe. Make sure if you try this, let me know how it goes in the comments. And thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next adventure.